Now in the grade 9 lessons, students, in your second term, this is 12th lesson, so that is about the indices. In this part, I'm going to explain about the indices, right? So this one separated into 5 parts. So shall we see what is about the first part in the indices? So right now, students, before go to your grade 9 lessons, I like to explain something about what you learned in grade 7 and 8 about the indices, students. So see, you learn base and indices, right? So this is, you can see there are two numbers, right? 2 and 5, right? So this 2, you can see this black color 2, that 2 is called base, right? So 2 is called a base, and this 5 red color one, you can see this 5 is called the index, right? So those are the two names, 2 and 5. Now this whole part, how to read this one, students? How to read? 2 to the power 5, 2 to the power 5. So this is called, that is a power, that is a power, right? So here index and base, both numbers, known numbers, right? Let's see another one, base and index. So you can see here, right? Here x, here 3, right? So you know now this x is called base, this 3 is called index, then whole one is called, that is a power, right? So that is a power, that is x to the power 3, x to the power 3, right? Now see another one, students, right? See 2 to the power 5, right? So now you learn this one, right? So this is in index form, this is a power, right? Now what I am going to do is, I want to write this 2 to the power 5 in this form. What is this form called? This form called expanded form. Expand, right? This 2 to the power 5, expand. So that is called expanded. How many 2's? 1 2 3 4 5, right? So that is expanded form, right? So if you want to take the value, students, right, 2 to the power 5 value, how? This 2 should multiply by this 2, that is 2 into 2 4, then that 4 should multiply by this 2, that is 4 into 2 8, 8 should multiply by this 2, 8 into 2 16, 16 should multiply by 2, that is 32, then you get value is 32. Understand? So that is how to write this power in expanded form as a product, right? As a product, and that is how to take value. Now let's see more about the expanded form, students. You learn in grade 8 actually. More about the expanded form. Right, let's see this one. 2 to the power 3, a to the power 2. Right, so this is a power. Right, so I want to write this power as expanded form, right? Let's see. First of all, you know how to, what is the meaning of this 2 to the power 3, a to the power 2, right? So what is the meaning? Here you can see, here is, what is multiplication, here is multiplication, right? So 2 to the power 3 into a to the power 2, right? So between this 2 to the power 2 and a to the power 2, here is a multiplication, right? Now you can expand 2 to the power 3, right? So that means 2 should multiply 3 times, right? So see, 2 3 times, 2 into 2 into 2, right? Then into again, a to the power 2 means a should multiply 2 times, that means a into a, right? So that is how to write expanded form, right? Let's see, student, another one. 3 to the power 2, p to the power 3 and q to the power 2. Right, let's see how to write expanded form. Right, before go to the expanded form, you should understand what is the between 3 to the power 2 and p to the power 3. Right, so you see here between multiplication, here p to the power 3 and q to the power 2. What is the mathematical operation between these two? That is also multiplication. Right, now you can expand 3 to the power 2, that means 3 into 3. Right, p to the power 3, p should multiply 3 times, p into p into p. Then q to the power 2 means q into q. So that is expanded form. Right, let's see another one here, 2a. So that is within bracket to the power 2. Right, so if you use bracket this way, student, this mean here you know what is the mathematical operation, that is multiplication. Right, so that means 2a means 2 into a. Right, so that is product. So we wrote normally without multiplication. Now we have to expand. How to expand? This index 2 should belongs to this 2 and also a. That means you can write 2 to the power this index 2, a to the power this index 2, a to the power 2. Right, so now you can expand. How? 2 to the power 2 mean 2 into 2, a to the power 2 means a into a, expanded form. Right, let's see another one, 3 over x to the power 2. So this is bracket. So you know bracket means this index should belongs to 3 and x, both of them need this index 2. Right, let's see, 3 to the power 2 here and x to the power 2. Right, now you can expand numerator and denominator separately. 3 to the power 2, that means 3 into 3. Right, and also x to the power 2 means x into x. So that is expanded form. Understand? Right, now we'll move to students your grade 9 lesson. Right, so first part is, right, so I'll discuss first part only here. So product of powers with same base. Right, let's see what is that one, students. Right, see this one, you can see here, this is 2 to the power 2. Right, 2 to the power 2, that is a power. Right, then 2 to the power 3, so that is another power. Now powers, right, 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 3. So now I take the product. See here, product of powers. What is the base here? Base is 2. What is the base here? Base is 2. That means same base. Right, so now I am going to simplify this product. Right, using two different method. Right, two different method, students. See, I'll write this one again. Right, let's see, 2 to the power 2 and 3, 2 to the power 3 is a product. Right, so same thing in different way. Right, let's see my first method. Right, you know, I'm going to write 2 to the power 2 expanded form. 2 to the power 2 in expanded form. What is the expanded form of 2 to the power 2? That means 2 into 2. So that is the expanded form. Right, then 2 to the power 3, here also product. Right, 2 to the power 3, that means 2 should multiply 3 times, 2 into 2 into 2. Right, now all are 2's multiplied. Now I can write this expanded form in index form. That means as a power. All are 2's. That means 2 to the power, that is 5. 1 2 3 4 5. Right, so that is 2 to the power 5. Right, so if you simplify this product, you can write that one as a power. 2 to the power 5. Right, Now I want to take this 2 to the power 5 without writing this expanded form. Without writing expanded form, because suppose if you have 2 to the power 10, 2 to the power 30, how can you expand? So that is not reasonable, right? So practically that one you can't write. So therefore I introduce new method, right? So that is you have to learn, right? See, 2 to the power 5, how to get? Base same, that means one base, index 2, index 3. You have to add the two indices, 2 3 add, right? So then you can write 2 to the power 5, 2 to the power 5. So this is the law, index law, right? So now we are going to simplify things using this index law method, right? Index law method, see, right? So I generally say, right, in general form this law we can say this one, read, a to the power n, a to the power m. See, base a, same base. This is product. This is product. Now you can write one base, that is a base. What happened? M and n should add. That is the law. That is the law, right? So this is only two powers, right? Two powers. I'll go to another one. See, right? So this is index law, right? Now I'll see a to the power n, a to the power m, another one, a to the power r. All are in product, right? Product of powers. Now you see, same base. It should be same base. Otherwise you can't apply this law, right? Now what can write? What can write? Base A means that A, N, M, R should add. N, M, R should add. So that is the index law. Okay, now students, I'll going to explain for example using the our index law, right? So that is the first law you have learned, right? So here you can see I'm going to explain for example, you can apply in questions, right? So these are the problems you get in indices, right? So let's see my example one, right? Example one, right? So my question is this one, right? See, 2 to the power 2 into 2 to the power 4 into 2 to the power 3, right? So I want to simplify this one and want to write answer as a power. Answer as a power. Now I am going to apply the index law. Index law. What is my law? If base is same, if there is a product, what can you do? One base, you can add the index. You can add the index, right? Now I'm not going to write the product expanded form, right? Now 2 4 3 you can add, right? So what is answer? 2 plus 2 4 plus 3, that is 2 to the power 9, right? 2 to the power 9. So that is the answer in the index form as a power, right? Right, we'll move to another example, students, right? Example 2, right? Let's see, this is my example, right? 3 to the power 2, a to the power 5 and 3 to the power 4. Now I want to simplify and write the answer as a power. Now you can see here 3 to the power 2, 3 to the power 4. So those two you can simplify. Those two you can simplify because these powers has same base 3. Same base 3. Right. Let's see. 3 to the power 2 plus 4. That is you can add. So this one a to the power 5, that is in different base. Different base. So that means this one you can simplify. That is 3 to the power 2 plus 4, that is 6, a to the power 5. Now you can represent this answer without this multiplication, students. How? 3 to the power 6, a to the power 5. Right? So that is a normal way when you write index. Right. Let's see another example. Example 3. See this, students? My example is this one. 5a to the power 2 into 3a to the power 5, right? So this one. Now see student, here 5a to the power 2, so you have a problem. What is this index 2? See, so this index 2 belongs to a or 5, right? So you have a doubt. What is doubt? So you can clear this doubt. What is doubt? A to the power, sorry, 5 a to the power 2 means this index 2 belongs only to a, right? So between 5 and between a to the power 2, that is multiplication. That is multiplication, right? Here also 3 into you can see a to the power 5. This index 5 belongs to a only, right? Now you can take the product. What is the product? 5 and 3 are numbers, so those you can multiply like numbers. A to the power 2 and a to the power 5, those are powers a, same base, so those can multiply using the index law, right? Let's see. I write together numbers with together 5 and 3, 5 into 3, a to the power 2 here, a to the power 5 here, right? Now 5 should multiply by 3, that is 15. A to the power 2 multiplied by a to the power 5 means same base, one base. You can add the index 2 and 5, that is 2 plus 5, right? So then you can represent the answer 15 into, without multiplication, a to the power 7, a to the power 7, right? Let's move to another example, students, right? Different one. 3x square into x to the power 5 into 2 to the power 3. Let's see. Here you know what is the mean, right? Here what is the mean? 3 into x to the power 2, right? See here, x to the power 5 here, 2 to the power 3 here, right? Now here numbers 3. This is 2 to the power 3. Actually this is a power, but you know how to get the number, right? So this has a value, right, in numbers. X to the power 2, x to the power 5, you have to multiply as index 4, right? Now I wrote together 3 and 2 to the power 3, right? Then x to the power 2 and x to the power 5 is here. Now you know 3 into 2 to the power 3, you can expand 2 into 2 into 2. Then this one you can simplify. These are powers, same base x, one base x, index 2 and 5, those can add, right? Now you can take multiply. 2 into 3 6, 6 into 2 12, 12 into 2 24. Here x to the power 7, x to the power 7, right? In this part I am going to explain another example you will face, right? So see this question, students. Write all such pairs of positive integral values that simple m and n can take, so that equation a to the power m into a to the power n equal a to the power 9 all true, right? So you have to write all positive integrals, right? Positive integers, right? So that simple m and n. Where is a simple m? Here a m, here n, right? So see, so this is the equation they have given, right? So here simple m, simple n, right? Now let's see. In the left hand side, student, a to the power m into a to the power n. So that means here is product, right? Product. See base, simple a, base, simple a. That means same base, same base. So same base, right? Product. That means you can write using index law, a to the power m and n you can add, right? M and n you can add, right hand side a to the power 9. Now see student, in this index equation say a to the power m plus n should equal to a to the power 9. That means you can see both side base say same, so that is nothing to do. Here index m plus n, here 9, so that means m plus n should equal to 9, right? So that is the thing we can take. Now Using this simple equation, we can find m and n, right? We want pair of integral, positive integral values for m and n, right? Let's see. So I'll take m and n, right? So I'm going to put values, right? So not so many values, right? Now I choose m as 0, right? So I want to write all, right? 0. M is 0. What should be the n? So that is 9. So this is one pair. This is one pair, right? Then m is 1, right? I select m as 1. Then m as 1 means to get 9, n should be 8. So this is another pair, 1 and 8, right? 1 and 8, right? 0, 1. Then I can select m as 2. M as 2 means n should be 7. This is another pair. Now m as 3. N is 3 plus 6, right? 6. This is another pair, right? Then m as 4. M as 4. Then you can take n as 5, right? So n as 5. So if you select m as 5, n is 4, right? So this can be varied. That means m is 9, n is 0. Anyway, right? So these are the pairs. How many pairs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs, right? So those are the pairs m and n can take. Now coming up next video, students, I'll discuss quotient of powers, right? So quotient of powers. So keep in touch with Maths Globe YouTube channel.